Alright, what is up, Tony G and anyone else that might be watching this demo review? So today we're going to be watching your CT side Inferno in a league match. You're on making it rain on this clip. And so we're basically going to see what kind of fundamentals you have down, which is something you need to work on, and anything else you might do good or bad, playmaking wise, decision making wise, positioning wise, etc., in this demo. Alright, so let's get started. You're on CT side Inferno, and let's see what you go for. Standard, chest armor. No one's buying a kit or any nades. CT side, so that's going to make it tough right in the beginning. And you guys are doing a 3-stack towards B, falling off after you hear nothing. And just playing standard spots, 1 CT, you coffins, then rotating over. Alright, so your teammates on A kind of let the ball down. It's going to be tough to win this 1v5. I'm just going to assume you lose, and that's what usually happens. Alright, so now we go into, anti-eco rounds, your eco rounds, I should say. And it's gonna really depend on if someone can make a play or not. Usually want to go for like pistol light armor or pistol just chest armor. You could probably go for a scout if you wanted, since you probably got a kill. You did. See that right here in the scoreboard. And so you go for pistol armor, the usual. Cross over to boiler side, throw a standard Molotov. Take that guy, nice, good kill. I look at crosshair placement, I think it's really good, looks really nice. One guy's there, jiggle out, try to bait him in. Crouch peek with the CZ. If the gun was a little more accurate, you probably would have got him, but because the spread on that weapon is a little bit wide, it's just tough to hit that shot. And so he just gets you because he has a max 10 in your lit, 50 HP or less. So let's go to the next round. So again, your teammate's able to save, and you guys are going to be on the eco. You guys should just all full save, maybe by light pistols, and that's what you do. Peek out, kill that guy. 4v4. They're going to go towards B, as we can see on the mini map. This is probably where if they just kill the guy on B site, or the two guys, you guys go for exits. Oh, that's definitely winnable. Boom, good kill on this guy. Now, your teammate, I'm trippy, should have just played back and played time. And you should know this guy's kind of lit. You get the kill, and it's just a good 1v1 clutch to win. It could have been a lot better and a lot cleaner if your teammate just would have fell back and let that guy plant bomb. And then once you guys hear him plant bomb, you guys push it together at the same time. But anyway, it's still good nonetheless. You're able to win that 1v1. Head armor here is very good. You want to buy because they're going to be on pistols or pistol armor. As we can see, they're only on pistols here because you guys won an eco round. You get boosted on the porch. Be careful when you play close to that window. Some people will spam it even with pistols. So just be careful when you get to a higher level of gameplay. Build habits for later, not now. You get spotted off. And you get blinded from the flash. Unlucky. As soon as you see that first guy, you spray, you don't kill him. And if you do kill him, right, you want to fall off a porch right away and reposition yourself to either sight or try to get back in the pit. Staying in there on top of porch is just leaving you as an easy target for pistols to kill. So your team is ready to clean up that round, and looks like they're going to go for a force. Did they get the bomb down? No, they didn't. So yeah, this full save, so now they can get the bomb. Oh, they didn't get the bomb down, so now they get to buy. But it looks like they're just going to go pistol armor so they get full utility, which is a smart play. You rarely see that in open teams. So again, just going to go fast. Just going to see how long this round takes. It's just up to you to hit your shots. Okay, now we're going to go to the first gun round of the match. Let's see what you guys do. So you're going to play porch again. Your crosshair's a little low. Look how low you're aiming compared to that door and kind of where their heads are going to be at. So yeah, your main job is to hold boiler. This is a very common angle, and then again, your cross deployment's still kind of low. Their head's a little bit higher up, and if someone has to peek you, you're just going to spray at his chest, and you gotta hope that your spray goes in the right direction to hit his head. Let's fast forward, you're not going to see anything just yet. Okay, throw into the smoke. It's going to be about 55 where the smoke starts to fade, maybe 52. So they're taking Arch, alright? So let's look how much time's left on the clock, and let's see what kind of utility you have. You have a Molly, a Flash, and an HE grenade, as well as there's only 45 seconds left on the clock. You see smoke go down Arch. Basically, you just want to give up brackets. You've done your job, you've held it for the first minute, and you can just give it to them. Because now, time's against them. They're going to only have, like, I don't know, by the time they get brackets, about 40, 35 seconds left before they start to execute, and that should be enough time for you to, throw your Molotov to stop them, or you throw your Molotov right now, then use your Flash to stop them later. So you don't want to peek this. If you peek this, you're going to be in a bad spot. You might be able to give up an advantage here. Very common angle you're playing right here. And 30 seconds left, you definitely play in the site. Your Arch guy is playing Moto, which is really good, and you have a guy in pit. Alright, your movement's kind of shit, and we see that, and you're making a lot of noise. You molly apps. Very questionable molly. I'd molly lane. Who cares if the guy comes out apps, right? They have to come to site to plant the bomb. So I would molly lane in front of wagon. You're getting into a very good spot. You hear him? Get a nice kill. You should try to reposition yourself. You don't want to stay up there for too long, or you want to peek out. I don't know why you're looking in a different direction. Sure, your guy dies, your Arch guy dies, I think, and that's why you look. But if you reposition yourself in order to stop the bomb plant, because you notice there's only 5 seconds left on the clock, you don't stay up there because they're going to pre-aim you. You stop the bomb plant and you probably win this round. And you guys lose it, so very unlucky. So again, that just comes down to your positioning and your game sense and your CS IQ. Right, a smart player would know how to reposition themselves into a better spot. And now look at you guys are kind of playing in really bad angles. A submachine gun's playing pit, and he has to hope they fall down, and so you can kill them. You can't really contest the run out. You're AFK with your guy a knife out here, and it's only 30 seconds to the round. You guys have already given up brackets control without really contesting too long. So you're saving your utility for later in the round. This is what this is telling me, and so if you don't use this, it's going to be really bad grenade usage. So let's hope they come towards A and you're able to stop them. And it looks like they're going towards B. You smoke off lane, right? It's pretty good. Save your... Oh, you have nothing. No nades. Alright, so your teammates are seeing a lot towards B. You probably want to rotate. So 3v2, just wait for your third teammate to catch up, and you guys just push in together and find out where they're at. You guys have a smoke for the bomb, and it's Flash and an HE grenade on Trippy. So, this should be a very easily winnable, round. Water, go pick up that op, and you're good to go. So good round one, good retake by you guys. So they're coming up brackets. You're not really contesting mid, and your op is really getting, pushed back. Good Molotov usage here, to make sure they're not pushing in. But now, see, look at where you're at. You're exposed to a lot of angles, right? They can peek behind the molly. This guy can peek abs. So you don't want to peek down lane unless you're in pit or you're next to this wagon here. And so you want to play behind default like you're doing, and then spot lane like this, which is really good. Try not to have a grenade out for too long. Wide peek, he dinks you to the box for 5 damage. Teammate gets him. Peek around default, which is good, and really nice round. It could have gone really bad if they caught you off when you're out in the open, but open players, am I right? XD. So let us go into the next gun round. Looks like this time you're playing Arch because your teammate want to switch up. You molly. You definitely want to try to pick up his grenade as best you can. Just recycle those grenades. Clearing apps. You kind of make an aggressive play when you're down numbers, which is fine. Boom, posted mid. You leg that guy. It's unlucky. But, they're taking bracket control. A minute left on the clock. Kill the guy abs. Good awareness by you. And now you're just holding lane. Your teammates in pit. You have a third guy rotating over because you guys are pushed up banana. You should be posted up on lane watching this right here. You get blinded by it. Unlucky, but good shot. Your teammate... Okay, there is no reason for you to be looking this way when you have a teammate in library. Your main focus has to be lane and helping your teammate in pit, doing a crossfire. Thankfully, Trippy's able to get all 3 of them, but that could have gone really bad if they were properly trading him out and you weren't looking the right way. So let's fast forward here. They're going to be like a pistol armor move, just pistols, right? So we can go through this round pretty quickly. No last guy's Mexico. If you guys go in bomb plant, it's gonna be really bad. You don't, so it's pretty good. So again, you guys are getting a brackets control really early into the round. If this was a good team, they'd relay that information to their IGL, and their IGL will be like, okay, smoke off Arch in the beginning of the round, and we'll just take mid control right away and get ready to execute on these guys. Because you guys are going to play Slats, you guys are going to play Pit, you guys are going to play Motor, Library, Arch area. We don't need to use that much utility and waste that much time trying to take brackets and get apps control. So, this is fine. If they don't abuse it, right? Once they start abusing it, that's when you gotta start contesting Arch a little, or brackets a little more with your Molotovs and your grenades. But for now, saving your utility, waiting late round is also very good. And so they're doing an execute. That's what I called would happen, right? If they can get brackets control and you're using your grenades efficiently. Nice shot. You should expect them to be close. Okay, as soon as you get that kill on that guy next to the wagon, you should reposition yourself because he should call that, hey, there's a guy default, right? That's exactly where he died from. That's what he's gonna call. And then you let maybe your teammate hold the rush in the sight, and then you go behind default where you can boost up to watch abs and just play behind there holding abs. And then as soon as he gets contact, you can maybe swing out if the guy abs isn't peeking you, or maybe you reposition back into the middle of the box and hold him between the pillar and the middle box. All right, there's a lot of things you could have done there to reposition yourself every time you get a kill in order to make sure you get more frags later on. If they're rushing you constantly, right, but you can stay in the same spot. But if they're like taking 2, 3, 4 seconds to get to you, you can always reposition. Like you kill that guy, you see nades go across, that was plenty of time for you to reposition yourself. So your teammate dies on B. Oh, 2 of them died on B to a CZ. So you guys probably lose this round. Oh, yep. Looks like they're going to rush B again because it was such a breeze to take with the CZ. They could probably do it with guns. That's probably what their IGL was thinking on the C side. And you guys have 3 towards there. You are responsible for the boiler and the abs run out, so you have to be worried about your balcony, which you are, which is good. So you're falling off. You still have full grenades, which is good because you can kill time later in the round. Honestly, they haven't walked out apps that much. They only walk into so they can see the sliver into default. So you shouldn't worry about throwing your nades just yet until they start executing somewhere. It looks like they're taking B. You guys had 3 towards B, and somehow 2 of them die with only trading 1. So this is a winnable round. And then you die, unlucky. Don't jump peek that. There's no point. You just give away position because if a guy's hiding behind car or he creeps up on you like he did, he's gonna easily be able to kill you. So they're going towards B. You guys stacked A. It's gonna go to the next round. So you guys are buying up here. You smoke in the beginning, which is fine. You guys are second 3 towards B. You don't want them to rush towards A and take the site where there's only 2 defenders. Teammates are rotating back after they get banana control, and now you guys can do like a nice little crossfire on site. I don't know how you keep fucking this up, but you somehow do. Let's jump. So they're taking mid control. You have a flash. You can flash off the left wall in front of you or the one to your right. Coming on the site. And I don't know, as soon as you hear him running up on the site, you shouldn't be there. You should be trying to contest and helping your teammate that's on site with you. Holding apps is the pit guy's job, right? As best as possible, or your job from a different spot. That spot's really easy to kill because 1, you're out in the open. What if they wrap around Arch? 2, what if they just wrap in the site, right? You're up, you have to fall down before you can kill them. Otherwise, you're in a bad spot where they can see your entire body and you have to look down. It's a good spot in the beginning, but as soon as they start to execute, I don't know how I feel about it. It's very debatable on how you want to play that spot. But anyways, we go to the next half. You guys have 8 rounds. It was okay CT side. Definitely go a lot better once you guys are up that much. But you guys kind of let the ball drop there towards the end. So let's just conclude some of the things I noticed on CT side, right? Your positioning needs a little bit better work, right? Your positioning is kind of meh, right? It can definitely be better. Be more aware of what the timer is, right? Where you should be at this certain time, blah, 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 right? Grenade usage. Try to use your grenades better for if they start taking mid, throw a molly so that they can't really push up too far. Contest brackets whenever, right? And then once you guys start playing passive, use your nades to stop them from pushing onto the site. Next thing is your crosshair placement. A little bit low most of the time, I noticed. So always try to keep it around head level as best as possible. You want to try to get that dink and then a body shot right away, and then you can just pull down right after you get that dink. Just looking at the right spots with your gun, right? Like, don't need to look at arch when you have a teammate in library and your teammate's in pit, right? That could have gone really bad for you guys. As well as repositioning yourself is another big thing we got to go over on CT side. You're too worried about staying in the same spot and getting kind of scared. If they're not pushing you right away after you kill one guy, reposition to a second spot so they have to kind of guess where you're at, and you might be able to get another kill that way instead of just getting one and being traded out a few seconds later. Okay, so let's start on the T side here. If you guys want pistol round, that'd be pretty solid. It looks like you're going to be the nade user. Let's see what your guys' plan is. Looks like you want to maybe smoke porch. No, it looks like an arch smoke. Teammate peeks banana and dies. Flash out. One to arch, you know that for sure. Kill the guy's sight. Oh, I don't know what you're doing. That was very bad decision making, right? Your teammate gets out, clear the guy's pit and sight, right? You get those 2 kills, go default, go plant the bomb. It's the safest spot. Those 2 guys gonna be start pushing as soon as you guys make contact. So you gotta kind of think in your head it's gonna take them, hey, 20, 25 seconds for them to push up mid or push back through CT before they push me. I can probably get this bomb down right away, and then I can take that 1-on-3 battle. Instead of planning next to that back Kenny S box and then being scared because your teammate's dying and you know this guy's moto. So let's fast forward, it's gonna be another eco round. So force up pistol armor is fine because you're gonna double save. You guys are getting close to the smoke. Good flash in. Second guy just needs to be traded out a little bit faster by your teammates. Overall good damage. You guys killed 3 of them. On to another save round. One guy long haul. You guys are just running like, getting apps control pistols because that's where you guys have the advantage, close range. Just keep fast forward. You guys are all stuck. And to the grinder you guys go. Okay, now here comes the first gun round. Let's see where you're going. Let's see where kind of your grenade usage is. 2 mollies, 2 flashes and a smoke's pretty good. I might go for a Molotov just because I want to clear out different angles on Inferno. And apps, you can throw it. Mid, you can throw it. You can throw it in the pit. Really helps clear out those angles where those crossfires usually are. And so your teammates just died of submachine guns because they pushed down mid and no one really spotted it or called it. And now it's up to you and your teammate to kind of work in a 2v4 situation where they took your guys' AKs with their submachine guns, and you gotta retrieve the bomb. It's in a bad spot. Good job being thorough. Oh, you saw a guy logs. Good job looking at the flash. Try to turn away from those. You see it go across your screen. You hear it to the right. You can turn from it in time. Just gotta react faster. Good headshot. You adjusted your aim there at the last second. So yeah, you kind of gotta get a feel for where they're at, right? There's a guy by the top car, top banana by the car. You probably assume there's a guy close right? But you gotta be sure not to expose yourself to too many angles at the same time. I would have gotten close into that wall, and I would have wide peeked this guy in this right corner here before he peeked me, in order just to either try to kill him and just limit myself down to one angle, to where I have to take that one-on-one battle. As soon as you win that one-on-one battle, get ready for the second guy to maybe peek you, and if he doesn't, try to get the bomb and run away as best as possible. So now you guys are coming into a force round here. It's a debatable force. I would have gone pistol armor so you guys can buy next round. So I don't know why you guys are doing this. That was a bad call by your IGL. Oh, you smoke arch. You're waiting for this guy to default to peak. Bulge just doesn't hit. Unlucky. On to the next round. Okay, again, you guys are buying up, but this time you guys have very little utility. Like, you definitely need utility to take parts of the map off from the CTs. When the CTs have the utility advantage, it gets really easy for them to start contesting and start holding down parts of the map like Banana and Apps. Banana, Apps, Mid, all very easily contestable when CTs have utility. And if you don't, it's going to be really, really hard. So we're going to fast forward since you're playing passive, you're just holding for the push. It looks like you guys are going to end towards B. Boom, alright, you clear first oranges, you clear coffins. Next thing you have to clear is, second oranges as you're pushing in, right? Don't just assume no one's going to be there. Always assume they're going to be in every single spot and then just try to clear every single spot and be meticulous about it. Especially when you're going to entry in, right? You got to go quick, put your head on a swivel and try to find these guys. Let's fast forward to this pause. Okay, you guys are forcing up. They're pushing aggressive. No one's really watching the balcony, the window, and so 3 of you guys die instantly after getting the first kill because no one's holding everything. You guys are all just running up and just hoping to shoot and not really covering each other, not really having good teamwork. Again, the flash. Don't turn from it in time. He's able to kill you. Easy kill for him. Alright, you guys are forced on up again. I mean, you guys don't want him to get to match point, so that's understandable. You're clearing all the spots. You know there's a guy porch for sure. He just threw all those nades. You can see the angle and trajectory they come from. So you know that he's at that top. Pre-aim, you see there's 2 guys there, or you should at least see it in death cam. So you just yell that out to your teammates. Your teammate with the op just, fucks up, whatever. Now it's coming down to the game point, and it looks like this is going to be the last round. Again, as I stated earlier, right? CTs, once they get this economical advantage, they're able to buy full nades. They can just lock down easily with their grenades, right? You guys have to run through the Molotovs. If you guys don't have enough utility, blah blah blah. All right, so T side, very very lackluster by you guys, right? Decision making maybe needs a little bit more improvement. Knowing how to expose yourself to different angles at one time, right? Try not to do that as best as possible. Your crosshair placement looked a lot better. You're hitting more headshots. And yeah, that's basically it. This T side was very lackluster, as I stated earlier, and it's just really disappointing. Your IGL made some really, really weird calls, economy-wise, right? Forcing up those Galils and shit, really not good in order to build an economy and try to get full nades so you can flesh out the CTs. Also, you were always going. Your guys' default's a little, bad. You guys weren't really getting brackets control, and you guys were just getting caught off by the pushes, and no one was really covering for each other and watching specific spots. And so, when the team fails to work together as a unit, each individual player is going to suffer and fall. And that's what we saw here in this T side. You guys really weren't covering for each other, and because of that, no one can really go off and do exceptionally well. Okay, so those are the main conclusion for this demo review and on T side. I hope you learned something from this as well as watching yourself play. Thanks for letting me watch your demo. I hope you come back to me again, and thanks for watching.